Hello twin flames and welcome to your daily check-in for Tuesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 3 decks of cards for this reading today to connect with the energy around the feminine, the masculine and the journey. We're going to bring in the Arrows of Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. We're going to bring in the Soulmate Romance cards. And because we're getting into the spooky season and we're getting closer to Halloween, I'm going to bring in the Dark Mirror cards as well. So let's connect and see what we need to know. And just to remind you, I am available right now for personal readings. You can email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. And also to remind you that tickets are on sale for my live event in London in May next year. All the details are in the description box and there are links in there below. So let's connect then and see what we need to know. So thank you, angels. What's the energy, please, today around the divine feminines? The energy around the divine feminines. And this dark mirror deck kind of connects with any wounds we're healing, anything that's been brought up to the surface. Because obviously, we are mirrors to our twin, and our twin is a mirror to us. So the masculines will bring things into the feminine's awareness for healing and vice versa. So the energy around the divine masculines today, the energy around the masculines, waiting for a clear card, there it is. And the energy around the journey. The energy around the journey today. What's been healed? 2 cards. Yep, 2 cards jumped out. And I've got 1 moving at the back there. There's also another card moving at the front. So we've got 4 cards about the journey. So with the Arrows of Love Oracle, what's the energy around the divine feminines today? Jumping straight out. The energy around the divine masculines. Again, jumping straight out. They actually jumped on the camera there. And the energy around the journey today. What do we need to be aware of for the journey? 1 card sticking out, amazing. And then we're going to use the Soulmate Romance card. So the energy around the divine feminines today. Jump straight out and I've got a card sticking out. We just pick those up there. The energy around the divine masculines today. Look at this, jumping straight over the camera there. And the energy around the journey itself. The energy around the journey itself, what do you need to know or be aware of today? The energy around the journey. A clear card, please, angels. We're looking for a clear card for the journey today. There we go. There's the card. Okay. So let's begin today with the divine feminine. So the thing that's been healed is we've got downcast pride. So, the thing that can affect us on this journey as a divine feminine is we take things personally. And it affects our ego. The ego edges all the goodness out. So we go into fear thinking that we don't look attractive enough or that we aren't good enough or, we're not everything they want. And we start devaluing ourselves instead of valuing ourselves. So this is really a message of things you've been learning since 2020. Since 2020, which was the year of awakening, you've really been learning how to value yourself. And to realise your own beauty and your power. And that's what you're being reminded in this card today. That you are beautiful and strong. And what they really show me in this energy of this card is the throat chakra. Okay, look at the throat area there. And you can see all these kind of veins. And, you could see these as tree roots going down there. So you're being reminded that communication is much more than a physical thing. You don't need to be communicating physically to receive messages from your twin. Your twin is always communicating with you through the way you feel, which is always real. They're communicating with you through music and the songs you hear that connect you with them and hit you in the feels and make you feel things. Brings emotion up, tears, understanding. Takes you back to moments you shared together. It brings up emotion. They connect with you through telepathy, things that pop in your mind. They connect with you through signs that you see and synchronicities that you experience and dreams that you have. So you're connecting in many ways because you have roots that run deep. And you're being reminded how powerful the love is. The love is strong. And you're being reminded to remember your value. So I really connect with this today as in the feminine today is remembering who she or he is. You're remembering that you are valuable. So instead of devaluing yourself by stressing, worrying, thinking you're not good enough or comparing yourself to a karmic partner or not thinking you're attractive enough or wondering if they are attracted to all of these things, remember who you are and value yourself and say, I am valuable. So before I even connect with the other cards, I want to bring in my deck, the Romantic Love Oracle and Affirmations. So what affirmation can you affirm today, or what can you say today to overcome this energy of downcast pride? You can say, wow, I experience love everywhere I go. Isn't that beautiful? I experience love everywhere I go. So you're being reminded by heaven today that you are surrounded with love, that love is all around you. Sometimes we don't notice it because we're in pain or fear or struggle, but when we look at it from a higher perspective, or when we look closer, we realize we are loved from above. It's all around us. And we've got delight and desire. So I feel this could also be connected with a birthday. You know, if you're thinking, oh, he didn't wish me a happy birthday, and it's affected you, it's made you feel bad. Or you could be thinking about Christmas time. You know, we've got Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas time, all these events coming up. And you may be thinking about it, thinking, I really desire that time with my twin, or I would delight in being with him in that moment. And again, you're being reminded that the best is yet to come, that you are the icing on top of the cake. You'll have everything in divine timing that you've been dreaming of. And we've got lip service. So when I'm connecting with this, is obviously you could see this as kissing and communicating and coming back together, which is definitely what's happening. You know, this is a gift that's going to be given to you, because this is a cake, but I'm seeing it as a gift. I'm also seeing this as a wedding cake in the future, and the commitment and everything you are dreaming of manifesting in divine timing. But first you have to work on your value and believe in yourself and know that you are worthy of this love. And that's also affected by the things we say. With lip service. Lip service can be the things we say. We use our lips to communicate and to speak words of love or fear. So make sure that you are speaking things into existence that you want to bring into your life. Make sure you are speaking with the words of love and action and power instead of fear or pain. And it's okay to feel fear, and it's okay to feel pain and experience it, but you are not a victim. And you're certainly not a victim of this love. You are a victor of it. You are strong. You are blessed by it. So make sure you're focusing on the good aspects of this journey instead of the painful ones. Yes, I pretend to ignore you, but it's just because I really miss you. I love you more than you think. So what your masculine is saying to you is, I'm not ignoring you, divine feminine. I'm not. I'm processing. I'm working things out. I really do miss you. And I love you more than you think. So you're being shown this today. So if you're feeling like you're not valued today, or maybe you're thinking about the karmic partner, or there's other things going on, your masculine is saying to you, yes, I may be ignoring you, but it's only pretend. How can I ignore you when I love you and miss you? It's just because I'm dealing with my situation. So this is a real sign that they are not ignoring you. They are processing, or they may be pretending to ignore you because other people around them may be watching them like a hawk, and they may be aware of what's going on. So they're waiting for the right time. Your heart was a secret garden, and the walls that you had around you were too high for me. So this is when we put barriers up and we put walls up, and as a divine feminine we can do this not intentionally, but we can do it when we're feeling like we're not valued, when the ego is playing a part in things, when pride gets in the way. And remember, we've got that downcast pride. So I'm definitely feeling this energy where you may have put walls up. You may be defensive. Maybe you think you don't want them to come back into your life because you don't want to get hurt again. So you've put walls around your heart, and the masculines want to break free from the things stopping them from showing you their heart. So they also want to break free of the barriers in their heart so they can love you. And you may be thinking the walls around your heart are just too high for me. And this is definitely about keeping your vibration high. I love to make you smile. So you're being reminded how important your smile is on this journey. The masculines love your smile. The way your face lights up, your eyes light up when you smile. And they want to be the reason why you smile, not the reason why you cry. Your happiness adds to mine. Everything I give, I get back. This life is good for me. The life is good for me. So what you're being reminded is everything you give out, you get back, including the words you say and the way you feel, the way you act, the things you do. Because the law of attraction and the law of karma are always working, whether you believe in them or not. So when you're happy, divine feminine, that will add to your masculine's happiness. When you give joy, love, kindness, gentleness, that's going to allow you to value yourself more. And that means the masculines will value you more because you value you, because you are mirrors and you are opening up the doorways. So I'm definitely feeling this as the feminine here, realizing that you don't need to be in communication to be in communication, because you already are. And to remember that things are being healed to bring you back together. So anything that's been affecting you or hurting you, take control of that today. Now for the masculine, we've got bride in a cage. So I'm definitely feeling that this is about a lot of the masculines being trapped in karmic situations. Trapped in relationships, marriages, things they need to release. And they feel like they're in a cage. They feel like a bird trapped in the cage. They can't fly properly. They want to break free of that. Now we've got the word bride because this is also about how they feel. They feel very emotional in this state. So they do experience their own feminine energy. So it doesn't matter whether they are a man or a woman. I definitely feel there is guys tuning into this who are connecting with the masculine energy as, the woman. So your twin could be a woman and they are a bride. Maybe they're married to someone else or they're in a relationship and they need to break free. But for a lot of you, your masculine will be a guy and they will be the groom in a cage. So always put this into perspective in relation to your situation. Maybe you're the one who's actually in a cage right now. You could be trapped in a marriage or a situation that you need to release yourself from. So they are in a cage they need to release. So they are letting you know that they want to be with you. They want to make you smile. They want to love you. They want to communicate with you. But they just may be trapped in a situation that they need to release. And right now that situation is actually up in the air because Cupid is working behind the scenes to bring you together. So the Cupid, the romance angels. So I want to actually bring in a message today from the romance angels. They're guiding me to this deck. A message for the masculines to assist them to remove themselves from this cage. So this is a big message about divine intervention. If you're thinking, how can my masculine make these changes? What are they being guided to do? Are they going to move forward? Then there's divine intervention taking place. I'm feeling Archangel Raguel, the harmonizer of heaven. Raguel creates the way, and the romance angels are assisting because things in their marriage or their relationship is actually very up in the air. And that means that they want to get things out into the open and clear the air. And this is also reminding you as a divine feminine to lighten the load, to breathe, to feel free. To remember it's never between you and the karmic partner. It's always about the masculines needing to release the baggage and the fear and the struggle and choose themselves. And then they'll always choose you. So we've got calling in your soulmate. So you're being reminded that if they are trapped in a marriage or a situation, that person is a soul teacher to them, a catalyst to the connection to move them forward towards you. So you're being reminded here about how powerful prayer is, how powerful affirmations are, and visualization. So I really feel here that your masculine is praying about this situation and asking for a way out. And they are affirming things and visualizing things to help to bring you and your twin together. So they want to bring you in. So change this to calling in your twin flame, calling in your divine feminine, and that's what the masculines are doing. And you're going to feel them calling to you and connecting with you in this very powerful way. Now, I'm also going to bring in an affirmation for the masculines to use today. So, if you're a masculine watching this and you're feeling trapped right now, you know that you've been calling on your angels to help in some way. So you can affirm, I love my life. So you may not love your life right now because you feel trapped, but life loves you. And the angels are working behind the scenes to help you to free yourself. And you are blessed because blessings are on the way. Your feminine is a blessing to you. And also this card's moving as well, that you are safe, you are protected. I've got 2 more cards moving here as well. 3 more cards, thank you angels. So you are protected, so you can affirm I am safe. You can affirm that you are rich in all things because abundance is flowing to you when you trust in divine timing. So be patient and calm. And divine feminines, be patient and calm about this situation. And try and have compassion for what your masculine is going through. Have compassion. I am compassionate and kind. Now, the masculine is saying here, don't worry, my love. I will wait until this distance is no longer between us. My love for you is so pure. So masculines, if you're really struggling today and you're feeling trapped in this situation and you're worried that your feminine is going to move on, your feminine is coming to you today saying, don't worry, my love. I will wait until this distance, this situation, this obstacle, this delay is no longer there. It's no longer between us because my love for you is so pure. So the love is so pure. This is a big message to not worry today because things are happening behind the scenes. Now, for the journey itself, we've got lover in the night. This is temporary. So anything they are doing that don't include you, such as these karmic situations, or maybe they're spending time with lovers in the night, they could be having relations with someone else, or they could be out with friends, or whatever they're doing. This is temporary. You are permanent. You are permanent. The feminine is a permanent fixture in the masculine's life because you are one. So whatever's happening that's triggering you or causing you fear or pain or whatever lessons they're going through, it's temporary. The separation is temporary. The love is real. So this is what you're being reminded of. And also that the dark night of the soul is a temporary thing. When I spin away and I lose my mind, you were there for me. My love, you are my center, my shelter. So what the masculine is saying here is that when the masculines spin away, when they lose control, when they lose their mind, when they distract themselves with crazy things like the lover in the night, things that are temporary such as alcohol or gambling or something that takes them away from their true purpose or another person or something addictive to them, you're their anchor. So feminines, you're their anchor, you're their shelter, their center. When they come back to themselves, they find you there. And really what they do when they are out there discovering other things or operating in lower energy is looking for you. And when you spin away, divine feminine, when you lose your mind, when you struggle, the angels are there for you. They're your center, your shelter, when you connect with source. So the feminine shelter is heaven. Connecting with source, connecting with a reading like this one. Feeling the power of the love inside. The masculine shelter is with the feminine inside. So the journey right now, we've got the child I was meant to be. So this is really about remembering that we are on this journey of growth as a twin flame. And that we become who we are meant to be. Through learning and growth. We begin as a child, we mature, we become wise, and we become strong. So the page becomes the knight becomes the king becomes the emperor. So the child I was meant to be. So I'm definitely feeling this is about growth here and understanding, especially with all that yellow energy which is connected with the solar plexus. Trust what you feel, which is real. So forgive your twin because they are growing and learning. And we all make mistakes. Children make mistakes and so do we. The child I was meant to be. And also this could be a sign for anyone who's got children, or if your masculine's got children, if they are trapped in a situation, if they are that bride in the cage there, this could also be because they have children. But again, we've got 2020, 2021. These are years of awakening and changes. And obviously we're in 2023, so much has changed. We've got anger and chaos. So release anger and chaos. Release anger through a physical outlet like running or some kind of physical activity. Screen therapy is very good to release anger. And we've also got chains, these chains. Anger, chaos, chains. Anything we feel trapped in. So the masculines are showing you they feel very angry in these chains. They feel angry in this trap situation they are in. And they also don't want to take that anger out on you. They want to heal that first. And we've got naked before the stars. So I'm feeling with this, the hope is the star. And they feel very naked around you because they feel vulnerable around you. You're their mirror. You open them up to things as well. And they need to heal those things. They need to be able to feel vulnerable to take down those walls. Now, I'm also seeing this as naked before the stars could be connected with a celebrity connection. because they feel naked in their situation, like they're always being watched or observed. So this is also about going behind closed doors. Remember, things are not always what they seem on social media. An artificial heart. So with anyone but you, it's artificial. It's man-made. It's a mask. With you, it's real. So they're going to replace that artificial heart with the real thing. So remember, the power of the love is real. And this kind of also connecting with the third eye, the throat chakra, and the way the eyes sometimes, they don't see the truth, because we have to see with the third eye. We have to remember we communicate without just words or speech. It's also through feelings and what's shown. So things are definitely changing. And with the 12 energy there as well, I'm seeing the stability energy of 12-12. Things changing as we move into the new year. Definite changes ahead. So if the masculine is trapped in a situation, he wants to get out of that. And he's calling in prayer, affirmation and visualization to bring you and them back together. So I'm definitely feeling movement as we move ahead. So whatever's going on today, try and let go of the fear and focus on the love. And remember that life loves you. So affirm, I love my life, I am blessed. Things are moving forward in the right direction. Try and have compassion for what's going on and know that whatever is happening, you are safe. I hope this helps. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.